sure I'm going to be able to hold it together. Hello and welcome to Openshop. My name's Nikki V, and the next hour is devoted to welcoming a brand new family member, and his name is Jarron Andy. Now, this has been a very, very special journey. Jarron's only been with us for 6 weeks. And he has touched our hearts, he's touched our souls, and we are actually making a piece of history. Australian history, world history. Yes, he is, as far as we know, the world's first Indigenous home shopping presenter, but that's not why he's here. He's here because actually when I started 6 months ago, one of my first jobs, apart from getting together a presenter team, was to cast models. And so we had a whole week of model castings, and it can be a little bit frantic and a little bit impersonal. And suddenly this being walked into the room, and there were 4 of us in there. And this being with this presence had a soul and looked every one of us in the eye and shook our hand. And I don't know if you at home have ever had that soul connection. You just have that knowing in your heart that you've just been touched by something very special. Now, that stayed with me for months. And we've been on the hunt for males, for females. And also the other side of that is that, you know, I've been doing this job for 23 years. We've got people who've been doing it for 20 years, 15 years. I'm not going to be around in 20 years. I'll be 75. Justine won't be around. Carla won't be around. Not in this job. So for us, it's about creating a new legacy of home shopping presenters. What do we want to leave you, the viewers? We want to leave you with somebody who has heart, who has soul, who has integrity, and who has passion. And that is where Jarron Andy struck a chord with us. And I was pestering the head of production. I was pestering the head of broadcast. Please just meet this boy. So he came in for a screen test, and a screen test is nerve-wracking, even for people who've been years in the industry. If you've never been on an IFB, which is the earpiece, and you've got people talking to you, you're not used to working with cameras, and this being, who is Jarron Andy, who you will meet during this show, came in and he did the screen test. He had Scott in his ear going like this, and he blew us all away. Even camera guys that we've got 30 years experience were like, he is the one. Now this is Jarron's introduction. We're going to be looking a lot of vision. We're going to be meeting Jarron, and we are going to be having a lot of fun. Now, I'd love you to email in. I know that the Openshop family is growing and growing, and the love from you is motivating us to be the best possible versions. I would love you to welcome Jarron to the family live at openshop.com.au. It's not about buying anything now. It's not about selling anything. We want to introduce you to our new family member. So let's see what happened.
Openshop would like you to welcome our brand new presenter, Mr. Jarron Andy. In May 2019, we were about to start recording our shows, and we needed models, so we put out a casting call. After seeing many models, there was one young man who lit up the room. He was warm and welcoming and made an effort to interact with everyone at Openshop in a positive way. The impact on Nikki V was immediate. She saw something in him that was special, something engaging, something warm. A few months pass, and the head of production, Scotty, announced, "We need more male presenters as we grow." Nikki V was adamant she had already met him, but Openshop still put out a casting call for male presenters. After 300 plus applications, Nikki stood her ground and literally hounded Scotty to please give one young man a screen test.
Hello everyone, my name is Jarron Andy and welcome to Openshop.
With over 25 years in home shopping each, the head cameraman Aaron, the senior director Steve and Scotty all witnessed Jarron's screen test.
I've come from nothing to this, amazing.
So the 3 of us think you should get it.
Yeah.
Nikki V, hire that young man. Jarron was engaged by Openshop and has been through 2 months of top secret training with Nikki V up until this moment. Now we are ready for our viewers to embrace Jarron Andy as our new full-time male presenter.
Well, I've got to welcome him. We call him Hollywood. His other nickname is also J-Rod. J-Rod, welcome to the family.
Oh, it's been a been a journey
Yeah.
so far, and I'm feeling really welcomed here with the family here. Just can't believe that I'm here.
Tell us a little bit about your journey here.
Yeah, journey here.
What have you learned? What are you feeling?
Well, it's just been really a roller coaster of emotion, especially from where I started. Coming from a small country town like Innisfail, having hopes and dreams of, potentially being able to offer a bit more to the world and offer to myself. I knew that I always had potential for something bigger and brighter than in my small town community back up in Far North Queensland. But
it was important for you as well to be a role model, wasn't it?
That's right. Especially coming from a town like that, I've always wanted to aspire to be the best possible version of a role model for not just the Indigenous community, but for the wider community, for all youth in Australia to be able to aspire to make a difference, but be a positive role model in, I guess, TV and media.
And what would you have if you had a message for any youngster that sat out there, regardless of creed or race or colour or who you are? What message would you give them if they think that it could never be them?
That's the most important thing, and the key thing is to believe that it has to be you. Out of 50 years of existence, you have to understand that it's got to be you. And if you have that self-belief in yourself, no matter how big your dreams and goals are, you need to go out and put it into action. Like, we know how fragile life is. Mm-hmm. We don't know if tomorrow is going to come. We have this, this idea that, it's going to last forever, but it's not. Mm-hmm. But that's why we got to use this time now to go after it. And and to be able to do that it's an honor to be a physical representation that it is possible for you to go in and do that.
Yeah. Now, we transmit to Far North Queensland and we wanted to make a difference. So, and I haven't seen any of this footage, so be prepared. We're lucky we got one of their own. So we took Jaron back home, and we want to say to everyone up in Far North Queensland on Channel 75, a big welcome to you. Here is one of your hometown lads. Take a look at this.
So, who is Jarron, Andy, and where does he come from? Welcome to Innisfail, Far North Queensland, about 90 k's from Cairns, with a population of over 7,000 people. This picturesque town is situated on the Cassowary coast. Gabby took to the skies to visit Jarron's hometown. She wanted to get to know the real Jarron. So she started with a tour of the town with him, his primary school. Then we sat down for a chat with Simon Watling, Innisfail State College's Vice Principal.
Jarron, how are you?
Good.
It's great to see you again.
Good to see you as well, mate.
You're looking well. Hey, haven't aged today.
Haven't I?
I was having a bit of a chat about some of the things that you did at school and some of the things that you didn't do in class.
9 years after, and I'm still being held accountable for the little troubles I caused. My mum could beg to differ. You could do a little better, Jarron.
I think you've made yourself very proud, and I think you've made your family proud, and indeed the school proud in terms of what you've achieved and what your future holds for you.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's been an
lovely.
absolute pleasure.
We've got to keep going and go and meet some more people and find out some more about this guy.
Absolutely.
Come on, let's go.
You
Thank
take
you
care.
again, mate.
All right.
Thank
See you again.
Good on you.
Thank you.
Innisfail has provided our nation with some very well-respected public figures, like editor of HuffPost, Carly Williams.
Hi Jaron, it's Carly here from HuffPost. Congratulations on your new role at Channel 75. I'm also from Innisfail, so it's so good to see another Innisfail face killing it in the media industry down here. First Innisfail had Billy Slater, now they've produced you. I can't wait to watch you on Channel 75. Bye.
We spoke to the Mayor of Cassowary Coast, Councillor John Cremastas.
Long time no see.
It has been a long time.
Yeah, being the Mayor of Cassowary Coast, it has its challenges, but very rewarding and very productive, just like you. I mean, you did a little bit of modelling as well when you first left school.
Yeah.
There's one question I did want to ask, and is it true that you've spent more time on your hair than your girlfriends in the past?
I don't know if I should comment on that.
I was just going to say we've had a number of identities and ambassadors that have come from here and people that have exceeded in their lives, like Kerry Bostad, for example, and Billy Slater. Mate, I'll put you up there on the same pedestal these days. You're out there, you're promoting the region, and you're doing the best that you can in the field that you have chosen, and I really do wish you every success going forward and good luck into the future.
I do appreciate that, John.
Will there be a Jarron Andy holiday or festival in Innisfail? Who knows? We'll leave that with the Mayor. Jarron has very firm beliefs that he wants to be a strong role model for both Indigenous and non-Indigenous youth in regional areas. To say to kids in the regional towns, you can reach your goals if you really apply yourself. Family pride and strong family values were very evident in our trip to Innisfail. Jarron's mum, Cheryl, travelled from the Atherton Tablelands to Innisfail to speak to Gabby about the pride she feels for her son. The pride her family feels now Jarron is launching on national TV as a presenter with Openshop.
So we're here in Innisfail at Jarron's home with his mother Cheryl. Thank you for having us, Cheryl. And you're going to have to tell us a little bit more about Jarron.
Oh, well, I mean, from when Jarron was a young boy, he's been quite extraordinary. I mean, he's been like different than most young men. I mean, the way that he thought, and he came to me and asked me about being a school leader. I mean, kids loved him, you know, it doesn't matter who they were, from what grade.
He's easy to love.
Yes, he was very well liked at school. So then he came to high school and he wanted to go for the school leader, high school leader. So
he was the school captain of the
Yes.
primary school and the vice captain of the
Yes.
high school. So he's a born leader.
yes, he is.
Is there anything else? Come on, we've got to dig some dirt. Can't all be good. It can't all be sunshine and roses. Tell us a little something about Jarron that everyone wants to know.
Well, I don't think he wants me to tell you this, but when he was a little boy,
Yes.
we used to live just down the road here, and he'd had friends across the road, and he would love to go and visit them, but I don't think he could wait for himself to get out the door. But you would think that this kid that was going out the door would have clothes on. He used to run across the road naked as, and the ucker across the road would bring him back and says, "Does this belong to you?" It was a naked little boy, so.
Oh, and this is from us, from Openshop to you. It's a very small gesture,
thank you
but
very much.
we thought that you could have that in your home, and in a couple of weeks' time when you get to see your boy, your young man, on TV, this will be a little reminder of this day. So thank you, Cheryl, and there's a lovely little card there from us. Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time and your stories.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I know, that is so beautiful. Thank you.
After visiting the banana farm where Jarron spent some of his youth working hard, Gabby heard spine-tingling stories of snakes and spiders in the plants. She needed to relax, so the crew went to Jarron's favourite beach, Etty Beach, where he spent many a day in the surf and on the sand after a hard day's work. Etty Bay is home to the rather prehistoric cassowary. Jarron's football career was cut short due to an extensive arm injury, so after he completed school, he was employed as a painter and even a labourer. About 2 years ago, Jarron came to the big smoke to follow his dreams of a job in the creative field. He was snapped up by a modelling agency and quickly became a very popular catwalk and magazine model. This road led Jarron to Openshop, to Nikki V's audition, and to his new career as a home shopping host on Openshop. And we at Openshop thank Innisfail and his family for giving us Jarron Andy.
Okay, so I just want to go back to wandering across the road without your clothes on, because not a lot's changed, Jarron Andy, has it?
Not a lot. I put on a bit of undies now. I rock the undies. No, it's that was something that I used to do when I was a lot younger. Not anymore now. It's often frowned upon to do something like that. But yeah, looking at that footage, wow, that's.
Now, Scotty's
Wow.
in my ear going, he's holding a snap pole via email. Tell me Should we dig up the footage of him running across the road with no clothes on in Innisfail? Do we have that footage, Scotty? He had a long talk to Cheryl, your mum.
No, we better not. We better not. We better not bring that footage up. That let's just.
Now, if you would like to welcome Jaron in all seriously, please email live@openshop.com.au. They're coming in thick and fast. Now, it's not easy, the road to being a home shopping presenter. A lot of people think you just rock up, you flog a bit of product, but it's not. You have to have heart. You have to have be engaging. You have to be interested in the person who you're selling to at home, and you have to be I've said engaging. What's the word, Jaron, that I've taught? What have I taught you about being a home shopping presenter? That's probably the easiest thing of asking.
Yeah, I think one of the big essential keys in home shopping is to be honest. Be honest and be truthful, and build a trust with people, and we want to build a connection. That's essentially it. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what home shopping. We've got that sense of that we need to sell something at the end of the day, but it's all about creating a relationship with our viewers and
we're in the lounges, which is it's not just a responsibility, it's a privilege.
Yeah, it's a privilege, and I think a lot of people don't actually get that interaction with a lot of people, you know, and we do live in a day and age now where, you know, technology has and it has disconnected us, and I feel like, you know, having a medium like home shopping allows people to be in your living room, but also in a friendly sense, you know, but to establish a relationship, say g'day, say hello, you know, we might have something here that might be able to improve something that you might be struggling with at home, may assist with some, you might be having trouble with some skincare symptoms that you're coming up with. You know, cooking appliances, you know, I love eating food. And some of the products and appliances that we do have on our show, it's really it's amazing what we have.
Okay, now Jaron, Andy, I think Scott wants you to introduce the next clip.
Well, Nikki, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, and this is a message from someone very special to me.
Attention, Nikki Vincent. This is a message to you from Jaron's mum, Cheryl.
Oh, hello, Nikki. This is Cheryl. I'm Jaron's mum. It was a bit sad that you could not make it up like this weekend, and I will probably get to meet you soon. Yes,
Very soon.
Yes. So I should be down when school's finished and visit my gorgeous son down there. So yes, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for Jaron, and you be his second mum. Oh well, he has a lot of mothers. Yes, he's got his grandmothers, but thank you very much for doing that job for him while he's down in Sydney. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, where's Stephen Milne? just get in.
Where's Steve?
I'm coming.
Oh, there he is.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh dear.
I'm just so blessed that your mum has given you to us, and you are, you know, those of you that know me, you know my son Billy left to go and do his professional soccer career 3 years ago, and he was very, very young. And you remind me very much of Billy in your passion and your respect and who you are. So it's our treasure and our joy. Now, I've got a little present for you. That I just want to hand it. Can you hand it to me,
yes.
Steve? We were in Uluru last weekend, and while you lot were out eating, I went and got this for you to remember this journey. If we can help take these off for you. And this is a little gift from me to you.
Oh wow! You went and bought one from the artist.
From the ladies.
Oh.
Okay, Jaron.
Oh God. Also teary tonight.
Wow. And you know, like,
tell us about this.
It's from a famous artist. You know, it's a technique that they've developed out at the Central Australia. A lot of the artists out there. A lot of the artists out there are painting this amazing technique like this. And one of the biggest things that I took away from being out at Uluru, paying my respects and our respects and acknowledging the elders past and present and emerging of the Ananu people out there. Sorry, it's getting to me. I'm really proud of my culture and my heritage and where I come from. It's a key part of my identity, and just making sure that I do, acknowledge that in everywhere in my life. Even if it's a big career move, it's whatever it is, wherever it is that I'm visiting, I'm always paying that respects. That's something that's been taught to me from a long line of leaders that I come from. But I'm blown away that.
And this is for you from me, my darling. So make sure that you think of our trip to Uluru every time that you look at that. Also, we want to thank the Ananu people for helping us, and also the directors of Openshop want to officially welcome you today as well. And to Ben, Jason, and James. They send their warmest welcome to you. Here at Openshop, there is a lot of love. Yes. We are open, we are inclusive. That's why we've got Steve Mill.
That's right.
Thanks for Steve for coming on. I was about to fall apart then.
I've got a present for you too, Jaron. It's a picture of me that I'll get to you in just a moment. That's
that one we were talking about earlier.
That's the one. That's the one. I'll tell you right now. So Jaron we've been sharing a dressing room, Zach and I, with Jaron for the last few weeks. Home shopping is about connection. It's about you guys buying from us, and it's about that connection, which is very important. And people buy from people when they like those people. He's one of the most likable and brilliant people I've ever met. I've been learning from him. He doesn't realize this, but I've been speaking to him, I've been watching him, and I've been seeing how he does things with the training through Nikki. I watch him and I pick up on things. This guy's got it. And it's incredible that we've got someone so talented, so brilliant, and so real. You can see that from his mum, who is basically bringing what you guys are going to love when you watch Openshop. So it really is a sensational addition to the team, Jared. It's great to have you here.
Oh, wow, we've got loads of emails. Okay, Tracy says, Dear Nikki and Openshop, what an awesome opening to the show. Jaron, welcome to the family. I can't read it because my eyes are all teary. Can you read it? I can't do it.
Jaron, welcome to the family. We are blessed to have you with us. Nikki, he is home with us. What beautiful eyes and smile. Love, Tracy.
Oh, well, thank you, Tracy.
That's very nice. Well, look.
The ladies love Hollywood Andy.
I know. I'm not going to look at a shovel the same way again after what I saw a moment ago.
I was told that was going to be a short segment. The producer that's in my ear right now, we might have to talk about that after.
Have a word.
There's a lot more to that.
Okay, wow, this is another one. Wowie, Jaron, such a beautiful, fresh face. Welcome, great role model. There with you now in Miss Nikki. Looking forward to seeing a lot more of you on the Openshop, and that's from Denise Fisher.
Denise,
which is lovely. There's loads here. I'll get through them. Hi, Jaron. It's such an honour to work with you. You're a beautiful soul and a wonderful human. That's from Nella. That's just come through.
Stylist. Thank you very much.
That's the lovely Nella who dresses us and makes us look gorgeous. Hi, Nikki. Would just like to welcome Jaron to the Openshop family. You are in amazing hands, Jaron, and get ready for an amazing adventure with the best group of co-workers you could ever meet. They all have hearts of gold. Not all of them, as I'm sure you do as well. I'm joking. You are going to be an awesome role model for all of your peers. Congratulations in being chosen. Looking forward to knowing you better as time goes on. Best wishes, Sue James. And that really is the thing. Wait till you get to know this guy, because he's just hilarious. I haven't laughed so much. You must hear us laughing in our dressing room. Some of those jokes we can't tell you about, but a lot of it's just fantastic. Hi, Nikki. Welcome, Jaron. What a natural. You did well, Nikki. The only other person I know from Innisfail is Billy Slater, who we have known for 18 years. So from our family in Melbourne, welcome, Jaron. Melbourne. You have some amazing role models at Openshop. Regards, Helen and Rod Naylor.
You met Helen and Rod down in Melbourne.
We did. We had drinks.
Thank you.
Well, that's not a surprise.
That was lovely. I know.
You were never in a shop without a drink,
I know,
Stephen.
neither were you, Nikki. Hey, Nikki and Jaron, the first Indigenous TV shopping presenter. Well, about time. Congratulations, J-Rod, and well done, Openshop, for giving this gorgeous young guy such an amazing opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There's loads more. Should we go through some later or keep going? We'll do some more later.
Yeah, Stephen. As you know, we went off to Uluru.
You went to Uluru, absolutely. I mean, what an amazing trip. I have to say, I guess it was an amazing way to introduce Jaron. to Openshop.
And we do want to thank the Ananu very much, and the traditional custodians of the land for, we worked within their media guidelines and they were very, very generous. So should we have a look at what happened?
Let's have a look and see what happened.
We acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. We worked within the media guidelines created by the traditional owners, the Ananu. Uluru Kata Juta National Park is a World Heritage Area renowned for its exceptional natural environment and the living culture of its traditional Aboriginal owners. Nikki and Jaron wanted to visit this spiritual land to embrace its spirituality before Jaron launched on Openshop. So we took to the skies and flew to Uluru, which is a town in the southern region of the Northern Territory and the location of Uluru. We were lucky enough to stay at the Ayers Rock Resort in the Sails in the Desert Hotel to discover what the Northern Territory has to offer. After settling in, we wanted to see Uluru at sunset, so we hitched a ride on camelback, thanks to the folks at Uluru Camel Tours.
Yeah.
Nikki and Jaron boarded a tourist favourite known as Mr. Darcy. Whilst sitting on camelback and listening to the stories regarding the local area and how the camels came to live in the camel park, it is truly a magical experience as you meander along the camel paths and watch the sun set on both the majestic rock and Kata Juta. It was a fabulous day to end our first day at Uluru. The next morning was an early start as we filmed the footage that opened this show. It was a spiritual moment for all of us, and as the crowds gathered around to watch us film, we realised how significant it was to be allowed to complete this project. During that afternoon, Jarron was able to connect with the elders and ask for permission to be on their land. He wanted to pay respect to them for allowing him to visit the spiritual home of the Ananu people. The pure majesty of Uluru can be seen from every vantage point. Whether you take in the emerging dawn or you ponder your thoughts at the end of a relaxing day at sunset, when you visit Uluru and the Northern Territory, it will truly change your life forever. To complete our journey, Jarron and our film crew went on a walking tour to discover the rock up close and personal. Whether it be the water pools, the traditional cave paintings, or just getting lost wandering around the true vastness of Uluru, every moment you spend there touches you, centres you, reconnects you with a deeper understanding of why the land is so important to everyone, especially the Ananu. Jarron and Nikki truly had a spiritual connection to country. If you have the opportunity to visit the Northern Territory, do it for yourself.
Can I just say that Jaron was crapping himself on the back of that camel? I've got to get it out.
I don't know if it was the camel or something else that was in the air. The smell wasn't pleasant, but it turned out to be a good.
But you were convinced he was going to break free.
Oh, there was moments there where the camel was sort of getting a bit antsy, and he wanted to go out on his own. And then we were told that Darcy was actually the leader, or he was the leader, but the one in front of him was
the usurper,
the new guy that was coming and kicking him off the throne. So
Smarty Pants.
Smarty Pants. That's his name, Smarty Pants. So Darcy, I just felt like Darcy was just like, I had enough.
I'm done.
And if I'm going to take these two people on the back with me, then we're all going. And they've been told that they run at like speeds, as fast as cars.
And they spit and they bite and they look,
I'm just worried about them running.
Yeah.
No one hears you in, that Wolf Creek. No one hears you scream.
That's all he was saying was Wolf Creek as well. Every time we went down a road,
if he runs off,
that's it.
But the whole thing. I mean, it was just deeply connecting to country. It was. I mean, I wasn't born in Australia, but the very first time that I went to the Rock 9 years ago, I felt like I'd come home. And everybody's like, but it's a rock, you know, in England. I'm like, you haven't felt the hum. You can feel it coming through your feet. You can feel it pulsating in your cells. And for your people, it is the creation. It is the dream time. It is the rainbow serpent. This is where it all originated.
Yes. How did you feel, Jaron, doing that?
Well, I mean, like, you know, it was something that I've always wanted to do. I've got to get my mum out there. So if you're watching, Mum, we'll do a trip soon. But it's always been something that, you know, Central Australia, talking about the Indigenous culture and our songlines of this land, learning the stories and the origin of the rainbow serpent to the Ununu people out there, and to learn the stories that they have out there, you know, and that was just a privilege in itself, you know, to be able to learn from another countrymen, you know, another nation within our country. It's always been a goal of mine to be able to connect with people, but, you know, connecting with mob out there was just a dream come true. And you know, to have that privilege and that opportunity to do that while in the space of walking into a whole new, I guess, milestone for myself, you know.
Whole new world.
Whole new world.
Because you didn't wake up one day and think, I want to be a home shopping presenter. You just kind of, you fall into it. And that's true, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got told once just to go for a screen test. I don't know what I was doing. They gave me a watch to sell. I'm like, what? And someone in my ear going, sell the watch. I'm like, sell the what? Who the what? You know, what the hell?
But Simban saw potential in you.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And it just takes that one
it does,
person.
absolutely right. And this opportunity that, you know, Jaron's got, thanks to Nikki, and you are like our mother, we love you, and it's look after us. You're like my mother and wife, which is a bit odd.
I know.
You know, like, you're like my wife in the morning for Good Morning Shoppers, and then I'm like, oh, you're like my mum, and that just sort of goes a bit wrong.
Well,
anyway.
Bless you. Have we got any more emails?
Yes, there's loads. Oh my, there's too many. I've never had this many emails. Right then, look at this. A huge welcome to Jaron and to Openshop. What a beautiful soul, and to hear his mum's voice. The love and pride she has for her son is heartwarming. Knowing Nikki, Scott and Aaron, I have no doubt all see something truly special in this young man. I sincerely wish him every success, and with Nikki mentoring him and his gentle soul, he will be a real pleasure to watch. I look forward to meeting you one day soon. Much love and many blessings to you all on this wonderful journey, and that's from the fabulous Lynn Sinclair in Adelaide, who we love dearly.
Lynn, feelings mutual.
Okay, Jaron, here we go. Hi, Jaron. Welcome to Openshop. You will have lots of fun and you will be well looked after by the Openshop family. Just keep those girls under control. Looking forward to your shows. Love, Sandy.
Yeah,
not just the girls,
I don't know if we get that in the training. Oh, what was that? Sorry.
Not just the girls. What?
Stephen.
Well, it's true.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, go on. Training what?
We'll have to go over that in the training.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah,
we
touch
will.
over that.
Welcome to Openshop, and congratulations to your new presenter job. Looking forward to seeing you on air. I thought that was from Samsung, but that's what they sent it from. Sorry, I was about to say, thank you, Samsung. But it's not. It was Samsung G360G, who's on the Telstra mobile network. Thank you very much. Other networks are available. I'm not going to say that, am I?
I'll have a chat to you tomorrow night.
I need some training.
Now, listen, we're having a little bit of a laugh. So I think what we're going to do is finish this segment off with a bit more of a laugh. Oh dear, Scotty's sending me. What have you got planned for us, Scotty? Are you ready, everyone? Things don't always go to plan, apparently.
Oh, no.
Jaron Andy is very funny. Learning to do promotions doesn't always go to plan.
All the way from Eddie Bay.
We want to send you a brand new day.
Good morning, shoppers.
That was gold. That's gold. Yes.
That's enough. My nerves can't take it anymore. There's creepy crawlies and crocodiles. Good morning, shoppers.
Good morning.
We're here in Innisfail. Andy, your hometown.
Yes, it's good to be back home in my hometown of Innisfail.
Oh my God, I called you Andy.
Yeah. I'm Jaron, and we're here in Innisfail, Far North Queensland.
Your hometown.
Well, honestly, it's...
Okay, we'll start again.
What's going on now?
No, that's all right. Sorry, people. I'm good. You don't want to be sticking your hand down there, trust me.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, latte time.
Whoa! What am I doing? How do you hold?
Hold the camera, please.
It's such a beautiful place to be, but back to you, Nikki and Steve.
That's good. No.
We nailed it.
That's good.
Jaron Andy can be a little saucy pickle.
That is brilliant.
Oh my God.
Get the man a shovel.
I cannot breathe.
That's brilliant.
Well, now you just raised the bar.
Scotty.
It's you next.
Oh, don't.
Goodness.
You'll never get that footage, I tell you.
That was brilliant. What a lot of fun.
That is brilliant.
So we've got more emails. I'll read them throughout the rest of the show.
Lots more.
So welcome to Jarron Andy, to the Open Shop family. Now, if you want to send us more emails, please feel free. We've got another hour and 23 minutes because we're going to try and do a show.
Well, let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. But I think you've gotten to know Jarron now, and I think it's time to kick you out the nest.
Well, that's it. I think we better jump into it and get cooking.
Yeah? What you got cooking, good looking? Come on, Hollywood. Let's go over to the kitchen. Now, you need to go over to Joe Richardson in the kitchen, and we'll be back to introduce Westinghouse.
Westinghouse OptiFry, the air fryer oven. Are you tired of cooking in calorie-laden fat? You love the taste of fried food, but you just can't deal with the guilt? Change the way you fry once and for all. Introducing the Westinghouse 5.2-litre OptiFry, the air fryer with a super powerful 1800-watt motor, available in piano black, and the offer is exclusive to Openshop. It is item number 300403 for this super low price and is available with Afterpay. Since 1886, Westinghouse has transformed the lives of Australians with state-of-the-art smart appliances for the home. The Westinghouse OptiFry lets you fry, roast, bake, toast and grill, and uses little or no oil for healthier cooking. Enjoy up to 70% less fat when compared to deep frying, but still get those crispy fried food results without the oil or fat. The 30-minute timer allows you to create quick and easy meals for the whole family or just for yourself. The adjustable temperature control goes up to 200 degrees. But the secret is the rapid air circulation system. It circulates the air and cooks your food to give it all the flavour of fried food without the massive calories. It has a cool-to-touch exterior and an easy clean non-stick basket. With an extra-large 5.2-litre capacity, it's big enough to fit a whole chook, roast pork with crackling, crispy chips, breakfast bacon, lunchtime snacks, full family dinners, even scrumptious desserts. And all accessories are dishwasher safe, so cleanup is a breeze. It's easy to use and great for entertaining family and friends who drop in over the holiday season. Save energy with up to 50% faster preheat time versus a traditional built-in oven. Plus, it comes complete with a 12-month warranty. The Westinghouse OptiFry air fryer replaces so many appliances in your kitchen. Save time, save money, save your waistline by using less fat and oil while still maintaining all the succulent flavour of fried food or oven-cooked meals. Order your Westinghouse OptiFryer now with free express delivery. It's the air fryer that really delivers. Call 13 25 80, tap the app or shop online at openshop.com.au. At this time of the year, stock is really limited. Plus, if you're one of the first 500 viewers to order the Westinghouse OptiFry, you'll receive this 2-in-1 electric salt and pepper mill, valued at $29.95, absolutely free. Don't miss out.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Joe.
Welcome. The mum in me just wants to hug and kiss, but I have to tell you from my heart,
Yes.
in my home, not only welcome to Open Shop and welcome to the kitchen, I am going to cry, but in my home, the most precious food is a roast chicken.
Oh.
So you may have, there's no giggles out there, everyone. It is from my heart to your heart. There is the best roast chicken I hope you've ever had, and I'm going to show you how to cook it.
Oh, thank you.
We will get to eat, I promise. We will. And the recipes, we'll share them.
Yes.
Have you cooked a lot with a wonderful Westinghouse Opti air fryer?
Not as much as I'd like to have, but I'm keen to get in there and have a look.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Oh, it's buckled.
Tell him about your pork crackling.
Tell him about that.
My pork?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you about the pork.
Tell me.
Yeah, so the pork you cook with.
Yes.
When I got a chance to take the Westinghouse Opti fryer home.
You did?
Yeah, I was just excited what to cook with it. Didn't know what to do, so I looked up the first recipe, and one of the first that was taking home brought home a pork shoulder, and I was like, "This is going to be."
I'm so proud of you. So you watched the show.
Yeah, watched the show.
You said, and you did it.
Yep, I watched that.
And did it work?
Hang on a minute,
It was
guys.
perfect.
First rule of home shopping.
Yes.
Details, Steve.
Details, and don't give back the samples.
Give me the samples.
Don't give
That's
back
where
the
I've gone wrong.
Okay,
Now, it's
Jaron.
Okay, so
And there's your eye bar.
there's the eye bar there,
There we
guys.
go.
Just on your wrong side. It's kind of like my first show here, guys. So 300403. What an amazing price! $149 there. You know how to get that. Is $13.25.80. Jump on the website openshop.com.au and tap that app. So so we're going to be jumping.
We're going to
and
jump.
cooking.
Now, I'm going to ask you to do your first glamorous foodie thing, and it's put the fabulous chippies, tip them straight into the bowl.
Just straight in.
They're actually potatoes. They're little roast potatoes. Just tip them in. Let's see how you go. Just throw them in. Yeah.
Go first.
Now, we do have these wonderful tongs, but in with... Oh, look at that. Now, you know what, Jaron, they came straight out of the freezer at the supermarket. I'll get that.
You know what the
Thank
buyers
you.
did?
They came
Sorry,
out
we
of the
can't
freezer.
I can't help myself.
Take a breath. What
Yeah.
the buyers did to celebrate your launch, Jaron,
Yeah.
is they are throwing in a free pepper mill from Westinghouse. We'll just leave you with that, Joey.
There you
Talk
are.
to us about that.
So, the
Push
pepper
the button.
mill.
Brilliant.
It's my favourite expression is season to taste, and what that means is add salt and pepper to your life.
Oh yes.
So there you are. One press, two press. There's the salt and pepper. Quickly.
Okay.
Look at these golden roast
you don't even have to-
potatoes. Look at
look
that together. And what is a roast dinner without?
That's so great.
Look at that.
I'm blown away.
It works,
Do you want to
Jared.
chip it?
Yeah,
You're allowed to
it
have
works.
one.
You're right, Steve.
Yeah,
You're right. It works.
Little batteries, little AA batteries in there, and it's fantastic.
Double A, you
Now,
said?
we're going to put that there. So there's the roast chicken. There's the beautiful taties. Now, the thing that's exciting is that the potatoes came straight out of the freezer, straight into the Opti fry.
Change the Opti fryer.
It took 7 minutes,
Wow.
and that's that.
That's it. That's right.
No
there.
preheating.
No preheating.
No preheating.
So the kitchen is the essential part of the home. So being able to create meals like obviously the roast chicken that we have here, but making meals that is going to bring the family together, having family come over and enjoy that. To be able to shorten the time preparing food, cooking in the kitchen, you want to be able to be out mingling with your family, the kids when they come home, the husband, the wife, the boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. But, to just be able to enjoy that time and leave all the stress of cooking to something great.
This is your new friend. We'll just call it Opti. That
Opti.
will do.
Oh,
Yeah.
all of
It
them?
is the most optimum air fryer. Marvellous to use because I love the fact that there are just two really simple dials. That's it.
So simple.
So simple. One's for temperature, one's for time. So, schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
Do you love a schnitzel?
I love a good schnitzel. I love a good schnitzel.
Again, you get home. I'm always exhausted on a Monday night.
Yes.
What's your night where you think, I've had it?
Every night.
Every
Training with Nikki is just going. It's full blown.
I don't believe
Past
you.
6 weeks, guys. It's just been flowing. But Monday nights is
Monday
definitely
night, I
those
find
nights
it.
where
And
it's
so
like
straight in
hard.
from the freezer,
Yep.
straight into your friend here, Opti. Yeah. Now, if you did want to do a little bit of an oil spray, of course you can.
Yeah.
If you did want to do a little bit of an oil drizzle, of course you can. But the thing is, you can cook all your favourite gorgeous crumbed, crisp, golden favourites with up to less than 70% fat.
70%
so
less
you are
fat.
so allowed chips, schnitzels, spring rolls.
All those naughty foods that we shouldn't be.
Not naughty.
Well, not naughty.
No, they're not
a bit naughty to me. Well,
it's healthier.
Well, that's right. It's healthier food. Up to 70% less fat. You know, faster heat up time, no preheating involved. A non-stick basket, so cleaning is going to be an absolute breeze. And you're saving $50 off the price tonight for $149. Plus, you're getting a $30 gift with that, which is this little doobie lacquer right here. Like, how cool is that? The doobie lacquer. That's a bit of a fun of Queensland slang there, bringing it out. You know, like, that's probably a bit too much salt, but they're well
Just the way we like them.
How good? You know.
Yes. Now,
so what
how
else do we have
about chippies of every style? Thin cut. I love crinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now not only can you just grab from the freezer all sorts of chippies, my new favourite, sweet potato chips.
Sweet potato chips.
So
you cannot go wrong with sweet potato chips.
You cannot go wrong. So please,
they're so good. Oh,
pop them straight in. No preheating, which is fantastic.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Straight out of the freezer, straight into there like that.
Straight like so. Well,
do we need to add any oil?
No, but I might just do a little spray. Just
so
a little
spray. So you don't need too much oil.
Look at what you're doing, Joey.
So you don't need too much oil going in, especially cooking with the Westinghouse Opti Fry here. You know, a lot of foods that we do cook with in this day and age has a lot of oil in it itself, doesn't it?
Up to like 2 teaspoons, a tablespoon. It's more about flavour.
Yeah.
You're going to get.
Well, yeah, like the cooking method that's used with the Westinghouse Opti air fryer, the rapid air technology that goes on in this.
It's incredible.
Can you tell me a bit more about that?
And you're absolutely right. And so what you've actually got is a fabulous little, it's just like a fantastic little oven. Yes, it's an air fryer, but because of that rapid technology, the heat is picked up and moved right around the basket, all around the food. And all you need to do is maybe once through the cooking, you might like to have a little toss. Now, Steve knows about doing a little toss. He's very good at that.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
And yes,
the producer's losing it in my ear right now.
Or a little shake. So we'll find out if you're a shaker or a little tosser. There you are. So now,
it's one of those shows now.
One of my next favourite things. So we mustn't forget we've got schnitzel down there.
Yes.
We've got chippies here.
Chippies.
And we're going to do a little trendy number, but goodness me, it's easy and fun. And I'm going to give you a little cloth. Little rule in the kitchen.
Yes.
You can use your hands as much as you want.
Oh, really?
But you really shouldn't touch your face. Of course.
Okay. We got
Scotty.
Okay.
So.
Well,
yes.
Scotty's like, what's happening, Scott? This is going to turn out to be the biggest show in Openshop's history, apparently, Steve. So what we want to say to everybody right now is that we're only, not even in our first hour of being over, and sales records are going to be set.
Wow.
We want to thank you.
Amazing.
From the bottom of our hearts, literally, for welcoming Hollywood Andy to the family. We've given you the biggest sellout at Openshop right now.
This has been selling thousands, and I had to buy one out and had to get extras from other stores to bring them to us because these have been selling like mad. Why have they sold so well? They are sensational and they're $149. Basically, the peppermill addition is so sensational. How much are they? $30, $40, $50?
But that's a solid piece of...
Solid. I mean, that is so cool. The electric salt and pepper is Westinghouse, and that is free with every Opti fryer that you buy with us tonight.
You've got to get this now in time for Christmas because it's got the bigger basket capacity as well. Easy to clean. You can do a whole chook, a whole lamb in there, a whole pork with... And Jaron, you've got to tell us later about your... Because he goes...
Oh, yeah, I didn't
finish
that story.
What was that, love?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to finish that story.
No, you didn't.
I just got it. I stopped that pork and then that was it. I was lost.
We're waiting with bated breath, but we'll get to it later.
Well,
we can go back to it. We're doing gorgeous little... So this is get home on a Friday night. Yeah. Maybe some friends are popping over. Maybe you're sitting and you're having just a little quiet drink with your sweetie and you think, you know what? I'd like to make something that gorgeous finger food that's fun and fabulous. Yeah. So we're doing little sliders. They start with straight to the supermarket, you can buy chicken, pork and veal, 80% less fat little rissoles.
Yes, yes.
Pop them straight in, no preheating. That is magic.
It's such an amazing utensil to have
an oven ready to go.
Ready to go.
And from 80 to 200 degrees. So 80 really, you know that beautiful roast pork you cooked?
Yes.
You could actually keep it warm for quite a while just on 80. Turn that temp right down and just let it sit there if you're not quite ready. Tell me about the crackling. Come on, tell me about.
All right, so going back to my story now, I got the pork. I lathered it up with a bit of salt, bit of garlic, ginger. You know, I want to get a bit.
It was like a scene out of Ghost.
It was that exactly right, Nikki. It was a bit of that scene out of Ghost, except no one was behind me or in front of me. It was just me and the pork. So if you can put that.
Okay.
All right. So going back to the story, trying to keep it PG here, guys. Come on.
We'll try.
No, you don't have to.
So I lathered it up, ready to go. Put it in the basket here. But I took note of what the last show that you and Steve did was put the veggies underneath. So the veggies didn't have to go for too long, but had that in there first underneath the pork. Put it in there, didn't have to worry about preheating at all. So I had my glass of wine. Yes, I drink wine.
Now I really improve.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So, and I put it in there. I didn't do the 80 degrees? I switched it straight to 200.
Yep.
And, wrapped it to the,
Straight up to,
30
minutes, because yes, it will cook in 30-minute
30
intervals.
minutes, that's right. And did need a little bit extra afterwards, but when it came out, can I tell you, I was amazed.
You were amazed.
I was amazed.
Isn't she clever?
You were so proud that you came in and asked how your weekend was, and you said, I cooked. And I went, what are you? And you showed me pictures, and you're showing me your crackling and your veggies and everything you did. He loved it. He did so well.
Okay, now this is 300403 for the Westinghouse air fryer. We're going to go to a break. We're going to regroup. This is a fantastic time to order with your free express delivery and your afterpay. 4 payments of $37.25.
This is your chance to get a beautiful and stunning Westinghouse Opti fryer that you will use again and again and again. This is $149 and it's going to be free delivery, and we're going to give you as a free gift tonight the salt and pepper, not shaker, what are they called? The electric, the grinder. The electric salt and pepper mill, sorry. Electric salt and pepper mill. Complimentary free gift. You will get this for $149 and only available for the first 500 customers. We are selling loads of these. Lots of you are loving this. Plus, we'll give you credit points. Remember, we double those at the moment, so they'll be in your account on the 15th. And that's $20.
Yeah, and so you're not having to wait months to get your credit points. So if you want to pick up the phone, tap the app, get online, whatever you want. I've still got loads of emails that we're going to share with you in the next hour. Thank you. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, and of course you've got the trusted name of Westinghouse.
It's Westinghouse, so you know it, you trust it, you love it. The price is unbeatable. The way that you can use this is endless, as Joe has showed us. I've got mine at home that I never gave back. I use it again and again and again and again. You might be cooking a roast in the oven. You do your veggies in your Opti fry. You might decide to have some bacon in the morning. You can do it quickly in the Opti fry. You can boil your eggs in there. You can do so much.
Fry, roast, bake, toast and grill, whatever. You're limited only by your imagination with this. And I've had something very similar for 10, 11 years, and I only ever use my conventional oven at Christmas when I'm cooking a big turkey. Every single day, I use rapid air technology. Now, we're going to take a quick breather. Keep the emails coming because we will be going through those. And thank you so much for your support of the launch of our brand new family member, Jaron Andy. So you can carry on shopping on 132580. Any final you got 15 seconds.
15 seconds. All right.
15.
Final thoughts. That's all. We got out the sliders. Sliders.
8 seconds.
And schnitzels. There it is.
And chips.
There it is.
And you did beautifully. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Say bye.
Oh my God.